people. The office have really lost the run of themselves today. It's just 1 o'clock there now, and
at the roundabout, take the first exit to M1.
Shush, woman. Just 1 o'clock on a Friday, and I have my complete plan up to a delivery at 2 o'clock on Tuesday. So,
continue on the road.
I have chickens. Well, the chickens could take note of them. Frozen chicken and it is very wet and miserable and shitty. And just come out of Lost Services there on the M1. Just went in for a quick sandwich and head on down now. Think or will I bother? I don't know. Will I go to the Dublin Yard and wash the truck? Absolute waste of time, I know, but still has to be done. Shipping out later on this evening. Well, I don't know, do you call it this evening or tonight? 6:30. I think it's 6:30 anyway. Dublin to Cherbourg, and I have a delivery for Monday, well, 2 deliveries Monday morning, then collection Monday evening, back up to a boat. Don't know which sailing they'll put me on. Probably New Haven or DF New Haven. I would be guessing that's what they usually use. And tip in I think it was Lichfield on Tuesday. That is the plan so far. Very rarely we get plans that far ahead, but so be it. Yeah, that's the crack. See you later. Right, she's dirty again just after coming out of the wash. It was an absolute waste of time, but sure, look at, I don't know, there's no excuse. Jesus is rotten. When I go this way, I will for the crack. There's really pot luck which way is handier to get into the port. With traffic this might be slightly handier, and with this weather there is going to be a lot of traffic. But it makes no difference. I've oceans of time. The boat isn't sailing till 6:30 I think, and it's now 2 o'clock, so I'll surely manage the half hour it takes to get to the port. Just seen the matrix sign that says Dublin Tunnel closed. Oh, what a catastrophe! Catastrophe! drop, curva, and all the rest of it. In through the city I go. Or well, not really go through the city, but you know what I mean. See, that's what you get for washing the lorry in the rain. Welcome to my lane. Big efforts being made to tie them down today, chain them down. First time in ages I've been asked to put on the tow hook in front. Hopefully it won't be as bad as they're preparing for. It shouldn't be too bad. There's rain, but the wind isn't crazy. Hopefully it's not too bad. No. I could be totally wrong, I don't know. wouldn't be the greatest tub in bad weather. There's a shite mode anyway. Don't like it. Miserable. Jesus, that's to the wet rain, huh? It is pissing. I'm in France, heading towards Nantes. And that's about it. I don't know if I said it, I lost it, well, when the port tunnel was closed that time, I parked, or well, not parked, I was stopped in the queue of traffic just before the entrance to the tunnel, stopped without moving for about 20 minutes, and then the tunnel opened again. Gone through I went and into the port, and you saw me getting on the boat. Whatever, very rough crossing, the roughest I've had in a long time now. Even last winter I seemed to get lucky enough. I didn't get that many rough crossings, but last night was rough. Not crazy bad, but you wouldn't be wasn't good either. Thankfully there was no damage or anything, no this area there are a few route here's, but none of them are open on the weekends. It's a very bad spot to be caught for the weekend if you're looking for route here's or whatever. But the parking area I'm on about is just kind of a open bit of a yard, whatever. But there's McDonald's round the corner, and I can walk into the town or whatever. I think it's only about a 10-minute walk into the town, less. Not that I'll be going in if the weather's like this, but there's a McDonald's there that I can use the toilet or whatever, so that'll do. The other option was taking my 24 in Cherbourg when I came off the boat, but that would mean running down Sunday evening through the driving ban, and I'd probably get away with that. That wouldn't be much of an issue, more than likely get away with it, but just I'll be running Sunday evening for no reason and stuff like that, you know. And Cherbourg, there's not much there either. So, yep, that is my plan. So, 4:30 Irish time there now. So, another 4 hours to go, which is 8:30. Break, which is 9:30, and French time it will be 10:30 by the time we're parking up, but we won't have to start till about 7:30 Monday morning, so that'll do. Park up tonight, maybe have a glass of wine, watch a film or something, and sit twiddling my thumbs for the day tomorrow. Morning. That is drop 1 done.
Turn left onto Rue Lavoisier, then take the first right.
It was only just around the corner from where I stayed.
Turn right onto Rue Lavoisier.
So handy enough. These runs with the chicken is right-handy work, only for the fact that you have to...
At the roundabout, take the 4th exit to Boulevard Etoile.
You have to put the empty pallets or the return pallets into the wine carrier, which is a bit of a balls.
Take the exit to Boulevard Etoile, then enter the roundabout.
But other than that, it's handy enough. What was I going to say? Yeah, it took just there off the roundabout, took my 24 there. Well, it was 30 something, whatever. I parked up there Saturday night. It is now Monday morning, so
At the roundabout, take the first exit to N149.
however many hours that was, but I only needed a 24. So did nothing really for the day yesterday. Edited up my last video Sunday morning and uploaded that, and gave wander into town, but well, I wasn't expecting it to be open, but being French, everything was closed, so nothing really there. Nothing much in the town anyway, I'd say, even if it was open. But
In 3.5 kilometers, enter the roundabout.
there was a bowling place, bowling and pool and stuff like that, just across the motorway from there where I came out, and went in there, had 1 or 2 drinks while people watching, and back to McDonald's, had a bite of grub, and back to the cab again. So nothing very exciting for the day, but it was dry, grand day that way, but nothing, it wasn't bright and shiny or anything like that. So on now to second drop, which is just 40 minutes away.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
So yeah, raining again today. It was nice that it was dry yesterday, at least I could get out of the cab, even though there was nothing to do, but you still need to get out of the cab and have a walk around or whatever, just to get a bit of fresh air or whatever, get out of the cab. Any little bit will help. But looks like it could be fairly miserable for the day again today.
At the roundabout, take the second exit to N149.
I don't know what way they plan to ship me tonight or tomorrow. The problem would be is to get to a port a full ferry shunt you can only do an 11-hour day, because you have to have an 11-hour break in total. Well, no, you have to have an 11-hour break. You have to do another hour break to compensate for the time you spent shunting, the hour you spent shunting. So that's 12 hours of break, and the hour for the shunt, so that's 13 hours. So that only leaves 11 hours in your day. So whether I'll be back up for port in 11 hours, I don't know. Now, I could do over 11 hours because I should more than likely, I'd only be doing one shunt, either on or off. Even if there's two shunts, well, no, yeah, I don't know. The shunt should be short, only for, like, the shunt on the boat should only be 10 minutes at the most. But getting off the boat in New Haven with the queue for customs and that, you could need the full hour there, or not, border force. But I'll just have to wait and see. As I say, I mightn't even make it back to a port in time for it, so yeah, just have to wait and see. Right, I don't know, my camera made a funny noise there a while ago, and I don't know whether the last piece I recorded, or I tried to record it or not. So
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
I am just heading into the second drop now. I'm hoping the last piece recorded, so I won't start repeating.
At the roundabout, take the second exit to Boulevard de l'Hérault.
I won't start repeating myself. I will just walk away as if it did, and if it didn't, it didn't.
In 1 kilometer, enter the roundabout.
So just heading in here. This is Parthenay. Well,
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
that's how I pronounce it anyway. But I actually might show on the map in a minute where I am, because some people question that sometimes, or not question it, but just they'd be wondering what route I take and stuff like that. So
At the roundabout, take the second exit to Boulevard de l'Hérault.
I might show a map in a minute. Just 4 minutes away there now. Oh, shipping details.
At the roundabout, take the first exit to Avenue Aristide Briand.
Aha.
enter the roundabout.
Yeah, just shipping details came in there now. As I suspected, 'tis Dieppe New Haven, but 'tis the morning sailing, so I should be able to get up there tonight and park up or whatever and
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
sail in the morning. My issue was going to be that if it was tonight sailing, overnight sailing or something like that, I
At the
wouldn't
roundabout, take the first exit to Boulevard Edgar Quinet.
I wouldn't be up in time to do a ferry shunt. But with the morning sailing, I should be able to avoid the curb. No, I'm not able to avoid it.
In 400 meters, turn right onto Rue du Président Salvador Allende.
Yes, this one takes me the wrong way down here, I think. If I remember correctly. It wants me to go.
Turn right onto Rue du Président Salvador Allende.
Oh no, it's going the right way. There's a
Arriving at 16 Rue du Président Salvador Allende on the right.
there's a route around there, but it's kind of through a estate or whatever. It's not a true road, and I think the odd time the sat nav tries to take me that way. But we're alright this time. So this is my spot. Go in and see what the crack is. that's all done. Paperwork is all signed. All good to go. Right, all done here, all good to go. I'll just go up here and park for a bit. Just a minute, take a minute to take just take a minute to make a cup of tea for myself for the journey. It is only an hour or so, well, less than an hour to the reload. So I'll just quickly make a cup of tea here and be on my way. I've the porridge eaten, so all good that way. You saw me loading up the pallet carrier. I had 13 from the last collection in the other side, so I just topped the other side off and filled what was left then into that to the left hand side one, and that's all that done and dusted. So right, I have the kettle on. Talk to you later. Right, so on up through France there now. Can't tell you exactly where I am because I don't know. Viaduct de la Severnantes. I don't know, did anyone ever loft a bowl over that viaduct? Oh, people waving. You get that a bit in Holland and Belgium and that, but not much in France. People standing on the bridge waving. It's nice to see, brings a smile to your face. But anyway, yeah, heading on up for Dieppe as expected. That was a very handy place to load. Nice, pleasant staff at check-in or security or whatever you want to call it, reception. And basically straight onto a bay. Took about 10 minutes to load. Back out, wait 3 or 4 minutes and my paperwork was ready and off I go. So very simple and straightforward. The problem now is I won't be up to Dieppe in time to do a ferry shunt. And the boat they've me booked on, I can't do a ferry shunt onto it, and I also will not be able to squeeze in a 9-hour break between the time I get there and boarding. So don't know what they're going to do about that. Just have to wait and see. But I'll keep going anyway for the moment. diverted to Cannes for the Cannes Portsmouth sailing, because I wouldn't make it up to Dieppe in time to do a ferry shunt. So I'm here. It will be slightly tight on the ferry shunt, depending on how long I take to get off on the far side, but hopefully should be okay. I don't have I've only about 20 minutes or so of available for shunt time, so we'll just have to see how it goes. This is my first time shipping out of here. I shipped in here once, but you come in and there are just lorries abandoned in any lane here. There's no order or anything, and you go in and check in and you just wait, and I don't know what way they're calling them up there now, but I don't want to move until I have to save time on my shunt. So yeah, I'll talk to you in the morning when I know what's happening, I suppose. Talk to you then. Right, I didn't expect this down into the hole. I think there's only once ever before that I was down in the hole in a ship. Very rarely used. Well, on the ships I go on, it's never used, but I don't know, is it common on this one or not? This is eating up my time. Come on. been on this sailing. I think I came out in it once. I'd say that's the only time I've ever been on this sailing. And it was saying 5 hours 45 minutes, so I was going to get caught for the ferry shunt, but it's actually a lot longer than that. I got 9.5 hours or so off on the boat from when I parked on the deck as you saw, or on below deck as you saw, until I had to move again. So that completed my break and I didn't have to ferry shunt. So basically the ferry shunt is your 11-hour nightly break. You can interrupt that if you're getting on or off a ferry. Now there's things like it has to be a ferry where you get a cabin or whatever. You can't do it on the likes of Dover, Calais or whatever. But the basic thing is your 11-hour break, you can interrupt that by an hour. 2 shunts, you're allowed 1 shunt on, 1 shunt off, but they can only be in total, the 2 of them together, an hour. But you have to repay that hour in rest as well. So if you need 11 hours break and you do half-hour shunt on, half-hour shunt off, that's an hour, so that's 12 hours, and you need to repay that hour, so that's 13 hours. So basically, if you've done more than an 11-hour day, you can't do a ferry shunt. So I had done 11 hours and 15 minutes, so that meant I had only 45 minutes left for ferry shunter repayment, so that would be 22 minutes of shunting and 22 minutes of repaying back my time rest. So that's where I was caught. I had only 20 minutes, and as you saw, I lost nearly the whole lot of that shunting on the boat, so I was going to be caught, but I ended up having 2.5 hours on the boat, or 9.5 hours on the boat to 9:37 or 9 hours 40 or so, and I had 2 hours 15 on the berth at the port, so that is 11 hours, nearly 12 hours. So that's my rest and my repayment done. Because I only spent 15 minutes shunting, 11 hours 15 minutes would have been what rest I needed, but I got more than that. So I don't know whether that explains it or not, but that's all it is. All you need to know is I'm sorted, ready to go. Just pulled up off the boat just back there and sitting in the queue waiting for, I don't know, is it customs or border force or passports or what? There's just queues of us here waiting to head out and up the road. About 3 hours to my delivery, but I'm not booked till 2 o'clock. So say if I or something on the way up, and go in early, see what they say. So that's it. Talk to you later. And
Take the slip road on the left to M275 toward M27.
2.5 hours later, I get clear of border force. 2.5 hours just sitting there queuing to get checked by border force. They gave a quick look in the back door. That was it. But yeah, you'd have some job trying to do like, how are we supposed to do a ferry shunt with the likes of that? You're only allowed an hour interruption. You've, say, 10 or 15 minutes used up getting on the boat on the far side. It's a joke. And they'd happily sit up here in the checkpoint and fine us for
in 1.5 kilometers, keep left toward Southampton.
Fine us for not having the correct brake. Luckily, as I said, I was able to finish my brake before moving off the ship, so I was okay. But if I'd been
1.5 kilometers, keep left toward Southampton.
If I'd been half an hour later, I would have been caught. Or if I was because I was down in the hole, I was one of the early ones on the ship and one of the last ones off. So I got a long break on the ship. If I got a shorter break on the ship, I would have been out of luck. No, nothing you can do about it, but still it's a joke. There is no port that you're allowed to park in.
Keep left toward Southampton.
So you have to try and get out of the port and find some lay-by out the road to finish your break. There should be parking facilities in the ports.
Be in either of the two right lanes.
Take the ports in Ireland. They've massive, the likes of Dublin there, massive yards taken up for customs, and they're empty, but nowhere to park. Anyway, that's my ranting done. On
Continue
up the road.
on M275.
Just going on to 9:30 there now, and I have 3 hours to go. So 3 hours get me to 12:30. Not booked till 2 o'clock, but I'll just take maybe a 15-minute to I think it's Oxford Services, and there's a truck wash, so I said sure, why not. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. Just give a run into the shop then and on up the road to my delivery. About an hour and a quarter away, so not too bad. Plenty time, so might as well get the truck freshened up some small bit. Driver could do with hurrying up a bit. Last one. The last pallet. Well, not really the last pallet, he still hasn't caught up with me. Right, delivery all done, 30-minute break taken, so all set for road again. One fella said I could take the break there, and I started the break, and another clown came
Turn
out.
right onto Lynn Lane.
Oh, you're blocking up the whole place, and they wouldn't work if they warmed themselves. But anyway, big protest on to the... oh, it's all gone. Down to the left there. When I came in, there was a load of police and whatever around. And a big crowd outside, but apparently...
In 400 metres, keep left to Pinfield Hill.
Your man I asked hadn't a clue what it was, but he said sometimes... he said the crowd next door make drones that are used in fighting Syria or something, and every so often there'd be a protest. So he reckons that that's what it could have been.
Keep left to Pinfield Hill.
But yeah, that's it. Not an ideal place to put an industrial estate.
At the roundabout,
like that, but
take the first exit.
so be it. Yeah, just 20 minutes around to the yard in Tamworth there now. And I'm dropping this empty and picking up a load to go to somewhere. I think it was Walsall or something it said. I don't know. I must check that in a minute.
At the roundabout, take the first exit to Birmingham Road. kilometre, enter the roundabout.
So yeah, just head around to what do you call it?
At the roundabout, take the 4th exit.
Head around to the yard in Tamworth and swap trailers, and I will talk to you then.
At the roundabout, take the 4th exit to A5148.
Took the wrong turn here a while ago when I was coming up, because the sat nav said take the 3rd exit, but on the picture on the map on the sat nav it was showing to take the 1st exit, so I don't know what way I got confused. It was going to the right place and everything, but this is a weird double roundabout, so maybe it got mixed up. Walsall. Just 5 minutes away there now. Swapped my trailer. I think I said at some stage the load I picked up in France was bread or bread product or something. That was before I went there. I was just assuming it was a bread product, because usually around that area from them kind of logistics places tis bread, but it was actually cheese, mozzarella, I think, grated mozzarella. But anyway, this is a load of groupage, post and stuff like that. Going to some distribution type place. Is there some kind of memorial thing on this weekend or something, or was there one recently or something? There's a, I don't know, can you see it? There's a little monument thing to my right there, and it's all decorated in poppies, and it's loads of poppy reeds on it and stuff like that. And there was one by where I delivered the last load to as well. Is Memorial Day or Memorial Week or something coming up, or has it happened, or I don't know. It's just all them poppies, lest we forget poppies. I know some people have them all year round and stuff like that, but there seems to be extra about today, or just I've noticed more than usual today.
roundabout, take the second exit.
Oh yeah, and I still
At
haven't
the
shown-
roundabout, take the second exit to A34.
I still haven't shown on the map where I went or my route,
Take the
whatever.
exit to A34.
Keep forgetting to show that map, so I might show that up in a minute. And
In 1 kilometer, turn left onto Cable Drive.
finish up this video because I say I should have enough footage done, and I'm finished the run I was videoing as such. Don't know the plan yet. I assume I'll be loading somewhere tomorrow and heading back for a boat tomorrow night. But I'll have to wait and see.
In 400 meters, turn left onto Cable Drive.
Is that my entrance? I'd say it actually was. Almost. Right, I'll swing around and get in there. Talk to you later. Okay, so parked up here, trailer's dropped there. Track unit is here, but I still have to hand in the keys in case someone drives off with the trailer. Just went in there to check, and they will be another couple hours or so. So gonna be taking my break here tonight, which is grand. I got grub a while ago when I stopped, so steak and chips it is. And thanks very much for watching, much appreciated, and I will talk to you in the next time. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.